Hello. In this video, we discuss the possible shapes of the ELM curve. So, in general, the ELM curve is upward sloping. Its shape corresponds with the shape of the LSP curve. In fact, the shape of the ELM curve is determined by the shape of the LSP curve, or the responsiveness of demand for speculative balances with interest rate. In this figure, we see that the LSP curve has three different segments. At a very low rate of interest, like this minimum rate of interest RM, the speculative demand for money is almost horizontal. This implies that at this rate of interest, money demand can increase infinitely without a change in interest rate. If this happens, this part of the speculative demand curve is called the liquidity trap range of the speculative demand for money curve. So due to this horizontal portion of the speculative demand for money curve, the LM curve has also a horizontal portion. Up to this point, this horizontal portion of the LM curve is called the Keynesian range of the LM curve. Between RM and RH interest rates, the speculative demand for money curve is downward sloping. Due to this downward sloping speculative demand for money curve, the LM curve becomes upward sloping in this range, and this is called intermediate range of the speculative demand for money curve. At a very high interest rate, like the interest rate above RH, the speculative demand for money can be vertical, implying that demand for speculative balances becomes totally unresponsive to any increase in interest rate. So for example, interest rate increases from here to here, the speculative demand for money remains same. So if at such a high interest rate, the speculative demand for money becomes unresponsive, or the elasticity becomes zero, then the LM curve becomes vertical. So this vertical part of the LM curve corresponds to this vertical part of the speculative demand for money curve, and this portion of the LM curve is also called the classical range of LM curve. So we clearly see the three different portions of the LM curve. This perfectly elastic portion is called the Keynesian range, is perfectly elastic. This is upward sloping and is called intermediate range, and this portion is called the classical range. Here the money demand, the LM curve is totally vertical. So this vertical part and this horizontal part are very peculiar cases, and they do not occur in normal time periods. So in normal time periods, the LM curve is upward sloping. Though this part may believed to occur in some recession periods, but there is no guarantee that the liquidity trap range or the Keynesian range of the LM curve comes into operation even in the recession. There is no historical evidence that some economies have experienced the liquidity trap. So this part and this part are not usual shapes. They refer to very specific situation where the rate of interest is excessively high, or the rate of interest is very much low. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video.